So, I thought I would make a video log entry because today is one of those days where everything in the world can change or not. It all depends on what happens a few miles away from here, caused by foreigners, yes, people who are in the country illegally, who are not supposed to be here, who want literally to take my property or my life, whichever comes first. So, this is not new. These are actually my new summer flowers, and I bought them last year. But no one saw them because apparently these are the clothes of the Chinese girl. This is Russell Ward's studio. And although I don't like clutter is saving my life right now. All of the people who would normally be here wasting my time demanding sexual contact, they're not here because they can always give an insult about the clutter. And that has allowed this to happen. That's my first delivery bag. I have not yet made a second delivery bag. Today should be delivery day. It's knit on the inside. This bag is especially made for the delivery of valuable things. Gold for art. Saudis have already been here, although they were here when I was out. And what goes in the bag? These are the wooden nickels in the delivery skin. I learned from the Vatican that it's usually a good idea to have leather wrapping on valuable parchments because then they will survive the trip in your bag a little more safely. So this is a big part of the stack of what has previously been called foie gras. These are all original wooden nickels. And this bag is specially made so that when I put the wooden nickels in the delivery skin and put the delivery skin in the bag, it's like the magic bag. It becomes invisible. You could call it the Terry Bradshaw invisibility bag. So, it's very useful to have a whole heck of a lot of clutter to conceal something as valuable as this, because it's really valuable. Now, obviously, I'm not going to just walk up without an agreement and a direction about where they should go, naturally. I'm going to have to figure out a better way to wrap this. Probably going to go suede side down. And I'm sure the Vatican has been very bored all summer long. These parchments have just become totally invisible. For all you know, I'm carrying a sack of rice. Today, there's supposed to be a shipment of gold that arrives at my door. There have been thefts of gold shipments. It should be arriving through the U.S. Postal Service, registered mail, which means through this window, I should see a postman in a postal uniform walk up, tap, tap, tap. Hi, I'm here with the U.S. Postal Service and I have a delivery for Mychel Russell Ward. May I see some ID, please? That's how it's supposed to work. Assuming, of course, nobody breaks into the post office and steals the mail. And we are not addressing the issue about the fact that this is acceptance on a contract that is accepted by performance, which means I only know it's been accepted when someone sends money. Let me show you the contract very briefly. I did it this way because it's simple, it's effective, and it avoids fraud. And most importantly, I have my own copy. Can't lie, can't cheat, can't steal. Oh, look, there it is. Very useful contract. This contract is going to have to be rewritten, most likely, because although it happened in the knockout games, this is still a spiral notebook, and there may be some things that one term that has not been clarified has been that, well, obviously, even though this is the invisibility bag, there might be somebody who saw me put something in it, and I may be at risk of death walking around with this bag. So I'm going to need hazard pay. So I did not specify that I'm going to need to be paid for every shipment. I originally intended it to be payment to cover all shipments, but somebody might kill me, so I'm going to have to require payment for every shipment. But my payments are reasonable. They are 5 and 5. That's very reasonable for what's in the bag. So I'm going to go buy a notebook that is sewn. And upon acceptance, I'm going to rewrite the contract, deliver it. And then we're going to get on a bus and we're going to go make a delivery. So, if I'm lucky, today might be my first delivery day. And it is 8:53 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. And if I've timed it correctly, the admissions office at Fashion Institute of Technology should be opening at 9 o'clock in the morning. And the two people who most tried to get the attention of museum curators in New York by saying, oh, well, I have a degree in fine art from Fashion Institute of Technology. No, you don't. You're about to get a phone call or a letter from Fashion Institute of Technology saying your degree has been revoked because you committed fraud by taking somebody else's acceptance letter on somebody else's application and somebody else's student ID number. I think that's as good a time as any to begin to make deliveries to the museums. Oh, and by the way, I think I want a whole wardrobe full of these. This is my new white dress shirt.